Welcome to the Shooter's Resource Channel. Today I'm going to review the VP9sk by HK. This is a great firearm for concealed carry, home defense, or just some time at the range. But first, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so we can send a message to YouTube that you want to continue to see quality gun content. The H&K VP9. What can I say? What a great gun. Wait, this is the H&K VP9sk. Its little brother. And I mean, it's got all the great features that the VP9 has. I've been concealed carrying this gun for the last couple months, and I got to take it out to the range yesterday and put quite a few rounds through it. And it really just handled and shot well. I couldn't be happier with its performance. So VP stands for Volkspistol, and that's People's Pistol in German. And that's what this gun was made for. It's made for the general public. And I'm glad that H&K came out with this series because, again, I love both the VP9 and the VP9sk. So it has, I would say, the first thing to point out about the gun is this amazing trigger. This thing is just, I mean, it's one of the best stock triggers that I've ever encountered. I would say the only trigger that's kind of got it beat would be the X5 Legion that I've got, but that's a competition style trigger. This is a carry style trigger, and it's about probably as light as I would like to go for a carry style trigger. But they really did a great job on it. Reset, everything is good. I think when I very first started shooting the VP9 that I did have a couple instances where when I went to reset the trigger, I didn't come far enough forward, so maybe it comes forward a little further than the Glock. But once I got used to running it, no problem at all. And H&K calls this trigger their Precision Striker trigger. The accuracy in this gun is amazing. It has a 3.39 inch barrel. It's polygonal rifled, and it's made out of what they call their cannon grade steel. It's hammer forged. They've put and subjected these barrels to tons of torture testing, including back in 2009, they took a P30 barrel to 90,000 rounds. With the polygonal rifling, you get just an extended life on this barrel. It just shoots super accurate for what it is. Again, kind of that compact size gun. The ergonomics in this gun are amazing as well. It has the side plates and the back straps, and you get 3 different sizes for a total of 27 combinations that you can have. So when it comes to ergonomics, everybody knows H&K is kind of famous and touted as one of the most ergonomic offerings. And the other part of the ergonomics is the Ambi Controls. All the controls are Ambi, so I just hit the mag release there. Left, right hand, it doesn't matter. Also, you got your slide release. You can see it there on that side. Boom, hit it with the trigger finger. Just great ambidextrous controls. So one of the great offerings in the VP9's little brother, the SK, is that it has multiple magazine options. So this is a 13-round magazine from H&K, and it's just got this little padding here at the bottom, this extension, that blends perfectly with the actual H&K grip. I really like this. This is kind of what I carry. I did find when I was running this magazine that I did get some hangups. where what it was is I was gripping the pistol. And when it was time to release the mag, I kept my pinky grip still on there, and so the mag didn't want to drop free. So what I had to do is release that tension that my pinky was having on there. It took me a while to catch on to that. They all come with this 10-round magazine. So that gives you a lot smaller platform, better for concealed carry if you want to go that slim. So I always keep this one just in this configuration in case I ever want to really go to the smallest platform. And then also you can find these aftermarket +2 round extensions on HK parts, and I've got that one here. So that works out really well. And then of course it fits your P30 and your VP9 mags, and they've got, I believe, some sleeves that'll go in and fill that gap if you're worried about it. But it's nice because I have the full-size VP9 to be able to just insert that mag, and now I got a 17-round mag in there. And I ran these mags and they ran flawlessly, so I was really happy with that performance. Let's touch base on a topic that everybody worries about when it comes to H&Ks and SIGs is the recoil impulse. Everybody says, man, it's got a huge bore access on there, very high above the hand. And even when you go back and slide lock, you can see the distance, the gap in between the slide and the web of my hand. And on a Glock, I can get right up on that thing, and I'm pretty much almost getting slide bite. I'm so high. People say, you can't shoot these as fast because the recoil impulse. That's not been my finding. It does feel a little different when you shoot the gun, and the same with the VP9. But man, once I got used to it, I could really just run this just as fast as my Glock. It wasn't a problem at all. You can see in some of the videos how quick I'm able to cycle it. Got some double taps in there that are just super stupid fast. One reason why recoil is not a problem with the bore axis is H&K's got a proprietary captive flat recoil spring that they use, and they tout about it out on their website, and they're like, yeah, we've got this great system. And honestly, let's take the gun apart and look at it real quick. So take the mag out, and then slide lever down, push forward. Sorry, release the slide, push forward, take that off, and you can see it's a dual spring, just like the baby Glocks or some of the newer Glocks. Nothing that I haven't seen before, but I will say that this system does work really well. I am able to shoot and keep the gun very flat, especially for a compact size firearm. Very comfortable carrying this gun and knowing that I can get the job done with lightning fast double taps or whatever it takes. I'd like to see if this dimensionally fits the bug category with an IDPA, because this would be a great bug gun. It's somewhere in between the Glock 26 and Glock 19 in terms of size, and I find that it performs kind of somewhere in between the two as well. I feel like I can run this almost as well as my Glock 19. Maybe I can. I haven't put the two side by side, but I tell you what, I don't feel any underarmed carrying this firearm here. The VP9sk is great. Another good thing to point out here on the gun is it does have this milling here on the top slide, and that helps for a few different things. It helps if you replace the sights, align the sights and perfectly center them. As you can see, these are from the factory. These are their painted on night sights where you can charge them with light and then they glow. They're great sights, steel sights from the factory, and I'm pretty pleased with them. I did all the shooting in the video with these factory sights. I do have a blacked out rear and front fiber optic sight that I'm going to replace these with. Another thing that's really different about the VP9sk or the VP9 series in general is these rear charging supports. You don't see them on a lot of firearms, and it really helps you get a positive purchase as you're racking the slide. You know, and the milling here on the slide is pretty aggressive too. And so I find it to be superior to Glock or some of the other offerings out on the market. So in terms of racking the slide and really getting a good grip, and if you're trying to operate it fast, VP9's definitely got a leg up amongst its competition. And these are removable if you don't like them. One cool thing with the VP9 series, H&K is offering their hostile environment finish. It's very durable and tough, and is able to withhold and withstand, you know, highly corrosive environments. So my impression of the VP9sk, it's just a great gun all around. I would highly recommend it for concealed carry. It's very accurate. The trigger is amazing, and you can see in the shooting that I'm doing that it's going to perform. So if you get your practice in, you know, this is just a great gun, a great platform. If you're in the market for a compact size firearm, the H&K VP9sk is something you want to consider. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.